Okay guys, here's what we got done. Those little discs have been soldered on each side. See a disc here, hole in the center, and a disc there, hole in the center. You put your arms in, your slots, and you feed your head wire down through so it traps the holes here. Traps it in that holes right there. See that? Pretty amazing, huh? Don't glue anything yet. One thing also we're going to make, and this isn't so much guidance as this is, y'all tell I'm sicker than a dog, is right here I put another one of these supports. Make the holes bigger up down here than you did up here, because this isn't really for guidance. This is what this is going to push against. Okay, as it's rotating, because if you didn't, your arms would go up and your head pop off. Look pretty bad. Alright, take a break here and tell y'all that you notice that these wires here aren't exactly straight. Well, that's kind of on purpose, because I found something. If you make little bends in the wire, I mean don't go crazy, but if you make little bends in this wire, as that's going up, your arm's not going to have that mechanical, it's going to more look human. You know, well, as much as this guy can look human, you know what I mean. But it'll give you just a little bit more realism, and also when your head wire, you know, make a little bend in that, not too much, and his head will tilt. Just a little bit, just add a little bit more realism. So there's that. Okay, give yourself a little test here. Put the body on the front. Alright, make sure everything lines up. Make sure your rods, you see how the rods are arranged right there? That's pretty much what you want. You're going to make sure you got free movement. Nothing's binding. Everything's good. Head twists around. You know, a little Linda Blair action there again. So we're getting there, boys. We're getting there. Okay, guys, final steps here. What you're going to do now is there's several ways to do this. I cut pieces of tubing bigger than this shaft, drilled a hole through the bottoms of them, and that's what these are going to fit. Oops. That's what those little gems there are going to fit through. Okay? Big enough hole to fit through there. And now I'm going to go into the final assembly and testing and show you guys how to put this thing together. Alright, now while you're putting this together, you want to be careful with this right here, because remember, it's kind of weak right now and it can bend real easy. But if you do bend it, just check it and it'll bend right back out. No big deal. First thing you're going to do is tape your body together. Make sure he's all lined up and be sure your arms are neutral. Now remember, when you put this feller in the tank, you got to get his arms above the tank hatch. So that might be where you're going to put your neutral. We haven't glued the arms yet on there. Now we can leave them as they are and adjust them as we needed. But let's wait until we get this guy all put together and we can adjust arms and put him exactly where we want so he fits in the tank hatch. One thing I forgot to mention is you can glue those tubes on below or drill out the holes bigger, and that'll give you a smoother operation, but this will make it quicker. Okay, so I did both here. You can see where I soldered it below the main brace right here, and then I added it in there. Either way is fine, just what you prefer. Okay, we got the head wire through. Make sure that it passes through all the appropriate holes. Good to go. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. This little loop you made in the wire is going to be fitted into the worm gear, the cam. We're going to put it in there. We're going to slide the wire and the cam, so the cam covers the wire, up into here. At the same time, it's going to fit into the hole here. Alright. Hey guys, I'm back from death's door. I made a little modification I want to show y'all. As you can see right here, that's the wink point in the link. Right there, that thing I soldered on the edge, and it was kind of unreliable. So what I did is I made this. It's one piece of brass bent to hold a piece of tubing, and that piece of tubing has a hole drilled in the bottom of it, so that this is actually the arm now. And I put another piece of tubing here, which will go through this shaft here, or this hole here, with that little half a BB. It's going to give me greater support. It's going to give me better range of motion, I believe, and I won't have to worry about this thing falling off. Pretty cool.
let's put it back together, see what we got. Show y'all something here that ain't all fun and games. Y'all remember Tiger Commander? He's doing real good. I'm getting ready to put him on servo and put him in one of my new tanks here. However, you notice he has a new head. I tried to get fancy and try to make this guy carve him look like Whitman, but he wound up in look like Carl from Sling Blade. So I had to replace his head. I like them French fried potatoes. Those look good. I like them. They put me in the nervous panzer.